So now we're looking at factoring a polynomial where the leading coefficient is negative. And essentially what it means is that because we want what's left in parentheses to have a leading coefficient that is positive, we're going to have to factor out that negative from all terms. So what I like to do first is I like to go ahead and just write that second term or any positive terms down as minus a negative. So we have negative 4b cubed minus negative 16b squared minus 8b. And that way when we factor out that negative, it'll be in every single one of the terms. So let's look at our prime factorization. And if you feel comfortable enough just looking at it and determining what the greatest common factor of the coefficient is, and then the greatest common factor of the variable term, or the variable part of each term, then you go right ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and write it out how we have been up to this point. Negative 4b cubed equals, I'm going to write out that negative 1 as a factor here. Negative 1 times 2 times 2, and then times b times b times b for our b cubed. And then I'm going to write down the subtraction of the negative of what we're, not our original 16b squared, but negative 16b squared. So we'll have that common factor of a negative 1. So negative 1 times, now there's going to be 4 2's. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And then 2 b's times b times b. And then negative 8b. That's going to be negative 1 times 2 times 2 times 2 times b. And now we look for common columns. We have negative 1, 2, 2, and 1 column of b's. So our greatest common factor is going to be negative 4b. Negative 1 times 2 times 2 times b, which is negative 4b. So we factor out that negative 4b. Negative 4b times b squared minus, because we basically looked at these as plus a negative 4b cubed and plus a negative 8b. So b squared minus, what's in our second one? We have 2 times b, so 4b, so minus 4b. And then negative 4b times what's left in our last row is just 2. So plus 2. And then we do need to verify, just to make sure that this trinomial won't factor. We have a 2 and a negative 4. There's nothing that multiplies to 2 that will add to a negative 4 as far as integers are concerned. So this would be our solution. Negative 4b times b squared minus 4b plus 2.